So in tradition of the China-themed videos today, we finally have China to have their own modern SPAA, the PGZ04A, which you might recognize from Battlefield, sort of. Well, I mean the turret at least, but I think this is on a different chassis. I thought it was the PGZ95 or something. But it's got four 25mm cannons and four IR-guided missiles. Are these Strelas? I believe they are. So this is basically China's version of this item. They don't have any sort of radar-guided SPAA that has SACLOS-guided like radar missiles. So yeah, those look to be, let's see, around about 2.5 kilometers, same as the Sidem. It's going to be weak to 50 cals, sort of, 50 millimeters of thickness. Chinese camels are cool. It's pretty fast. It's also kind of low profile, which means you can kind of hide the hull and just have the turret for like horizontal targets like helicopters if they're low enough. Let's see. Did they say what kind of missile it is? Backed by IR-guided missiles, will substantially bolster the Chinese. Yeah, no shit. From the ZSD-60, yeah, so it's the same gun from the ZSD-63, but now you get 4 of them. PG-87 cannons are highly regarded for their excellent rate of fire and good ballistic properties. It said in the cons it's got a relatively small ammo load, so yeah, you got to be conservative about your ammo and your missiles, because the Sidem doesn't have a reload, but the Sidem gets 6 missiles. Like this gets 4. I'm glad we're actually seeing some SPA that are using IR guided ordnance more than radar guided, because to be quite honest, I feel like AA in this game should have started off with IR guided SPAs before getting to radar guided, and leaving helicopters and radar guided to be like some of the last things to be added, while it was still mostly just aircraft support with IR guidance and countermeasures and stuff like that. But guess we're going backwards. Gaijin's filling in the gaps. I don't even think China has a good system other than maybe the Crotal system, which is basically France's system. Who knows? They might even add that this update. China were to get a 2-for-1. I have no idea, but yeah, it's basically just an early 2000s Chinese SPAA. So you'll see this in the modern People's Liberation Army, whatever the Chinese army is called. 55 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it's pretty good. Probably going to be like 380,000 though, so you got to use the WZ03A. All of my test drives for China actually just expired, so I won't even bother playing this thing probably on patch day. But I mean, it's very straightforward. So if you actually like playing China, there you go. I just wish Japan would have had something similar, but Japan doesn't really have any ideas. Now this pretty much makes me assume that the possibility of a Gepard with stingers or possibly the LAV-AD could be added. I really want the LAV-AD to be added. I would prefer using it over the ADATs because I'll just go into a plane if I want to counter helicopters. But that's just my personal play style and preference. Yeah, it's very simple devblog today. So China number 1. China number 1. Wonder how good it's going to be in murdering tanks. Probably not as good, but then again, it might have different belts. I have to go in the game and look at the 25 mils for the Chinese. Where's its like radar dish thing? It's got the scanning. Is it an optical lock with no extra thing? Like the Tunguska has the other dish on the front. This doesn't look like it has unless it's that little thing right there. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. It is definitely a much anticipated Chinese SPAA for this patch. So, yep. As always, I'll leave the link to the devblog in the description if you want to take the wallpapers out or maybe the video. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you guys next time.